what is philosophy? In order to get a grip on what philosophy is, it might be helpful to use a Venndiagram. And then, because in this course we will discuss only part of what philosophy is, and in order to show you which part, this diagram might be helpful. So here we have what is philosophy. Within philosophy there are different kind of subjects. So one might be metaphysics, so everything metaphysics. Or there can be about how the logical structure of arguments is, which is logic. What is beauty, which is called aesthetics, which we all not going to discuss in this course. Oh, also the history of philosophy. And of course the history of philosophy is also within different subjects like ancient philosophy or Greek philosophy, medieval philosophy, modern philosophy, contemporary philosophy. But this course deals with philosophy of science, by the way, which overlaps partly with logic. But what we do here in this course is applied philosophy of science, which is using philosophy of science to demarcate science from pseudoscience by making use of demarcation criteria, which are also videos about. Okay, but here is also ethics. By the way, the size of the circles does not mean the importance or the width of the field, but it's just conceptual. Ethics and political philosophy, which overlap. Political philosophy, which they both are normative, dealing with how humans should live. Political philosophy with how humans should live together in a society. Ethics is more about what is good and what is evil. Within ethics, recently there is applied ethics, which means applying ethical theory to cases, to specific cases. And there are two which we deal with in this course, which is animal ethics, and the other one is environmental ethics. So environmental ethics and applied ethics, oh, by the way, they do overlap. Then you can see where we are. So in this course we will deal with applied philosophy of science and with some fields of this. Maybe sometimes I make reference to other parts of philosophy, but it's mostly this. And maybe it's more interesting that it's even possible to focus more with. There is also within environmental ethics there is this special field, which actually one of the most important specializations in philosophy, maybe the most important specialization in philosophy, which is the ethics of climate change, which is a very recent specialization in ethics, but it really deals with the future of humankind. That's the ethics of climate change. And one last thing which is small, but I would like to point attention to, that maybe that's even more recent than the specialization in climate change. That is how we deal with planetary waste. So that is with space ethics. Space ethics, which deals with space waste. So which is, again, so we can zoom out, space ethics is part of environmental ethics, which is part of applied ethics, which is part of ethics, and ethics is a subject in philosophy. So hopefully this Venn diagram is helpful for you to understand where we are in the topic of philosophy.